Guess what? In a few days I would have been on hormones for 21 months already. I've gone from a person that looks like a drug addict to a person that people are now calling cute. Almost my entire body has changed, and mostly for the better. Just one thing is, I'm starting to look like a pear. Before starting HRT I weighed 52 kilograms, now I weigh 65 kilograms. So that is something to look out for when you start HRT, as I put on just over 2 stone. And considering how I hardly eat anything, and I eat about just over 1 meal a day, well equivalent to that, and if I did eat like a proper amount of food, I probably would have put more weight on. Gaining weight and fat redistribution does change your body shape. My hips seem wider and higher up. I do want them to be even wider, but if I can't do anything about that, then I'm happy with how they are. My breasts are still growing, and they do hurt when I bump into things, as that happens while they're growing, as like new cells are being created, so it does kind of like cause sensitivity in this area. So I have to be like careful when doing stuff, as I could accidentally bump into things and hurt myself. I'm not sure I've done this, but my arms look completely different. As before, there used to be like thick veins that go along here, and my skin used to be a lot rougher, but now as you can see, they are like, my skin's a lot softer and you can't even see the veins. So I'm not sure I've done that, but it's definitely an improvement. I can still do things I would 2 years ago, it's just I'm a bit weaker, and because of the muscle loss I do get injured a bit more. So anything that like involves muscles and like the arms and that, it is easy to injure myself. And I did that the other day with like a punching machine, where I punched it and ended up like pulling my muscles around here.
That's a bit.
If I ever wanted to have sex, then anything I need is still down there. But just because I don't have male hormones, it means I can't have kids anymore. But I don't want to have sex anyway, and I'm not planning on having kids, so there's no problem with that. I used to have mood swings all the time, and now I don't have any. The only times like my mood may be a bit funny is when something's wrong. So if I may seem annoyed, then there's definitely something wrong then. My social anxiety has gotten a lot better. I used to feel like people were controlling me and deciding what I could do in my life, but now I feel like I'm in control. Going out in public in a dress feels a lot more comfortable than it did wearing guys' clothes out in public. It's just a lot more comfortable. At least I don't have to wear suits when I go to job interviews and that, so I got more freedom over what I wear. I'm now getting better sleep. I used to sleep around 4 hours, and now I'm getting around 8 hours sleep. I think it's because I like feel more comfortable about myself, so I actually want to wake up in the morning, as before I didn't. I also do find out though that I'm most productive at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So if I go to bed at 6 PM and get up at 4, and I could do like all my college assignments and that sort of stuff before I even like need to get ready for college. So I've already done all the work before needing to go out. That way I won't get stressed out with the day ahead, and I can take things more slowly because I've already done them. I still have facial hair and I hate it. I'm still pulling them out as I'm waiting for the referral for laser hair removal to go through. It is taking its time, but since it's limited funding, I respected that. I've been told it could take months, and hopefully it will go through soon. Hopefully. It will be worth it once it's done. I'm not really too bothered about being shot by lasers or that sort of stuff. It's going to be a little bit of pain, but it will be worth it. I haven't really had a change in sexuality, but rather my sexuality has improved, as I feel like I've got more options. Before, I would like just base someone on like their genitals, but now I don't really care what they got down there. As long as they're a nice person and don't have a strange thing like an umbrella down there, because that would be really weird, then I'm happy with whatever they got. As long as they're a nice person and willing to give hugs, and I actually like them, then that would be fine with dating. But right now, I'm still not like interested in doing that sort of stuff, and I'm not looking for anyone. Now onto something that's really bothered me really early on in transition, and that is the stretch marks on my legs. because they appeared like on this part of my leg. So like in this area, I'm not sure if you can see it. They have faded a bit more since the last video, but they're still there. It probably will take quite a long time for them to completely fade. And I'm not really bothered about the white lines being visible after. It's just at the moment, it's the shape of them. And because they're purple, they stand out more and don't go out nice in the sun. But anyway, they're not as bad as they used to be. So that was my 21-month HRT update. Next week I'm planning on doing a video on people who think I want to date them, even though I don't know who they are and they just want to date me because they got a transgender fetish. I got quite a few people contacting me about this sort of stuff, and to all of you who think I want to date you, the answer is no. Get it? Bye then. To see my subscriber count just go down then. Hi everyone, hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, check out the playlist of previous videos. And don't forget to like, comment, and share as well if you want to. And you also donate to my fundraiser if you can. Bye.